May I come in, sir?
Please.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you.
Is it afternoon? Well, Mr. Verma,
Yes, sir.
welcome to the board, and we would like to know something about you from yourself. Please
Sir,
tell us something about yourself in short.
sir, my name is Laxmi Narayan Verma. I am from Lakhisar district in Bihar. I have done my bachelor's in industrial engineering from IIT Kharagpur, and after that I worked in Walmart as a data scientist for 4 years, and thereafter I joined Indian Statistical Service and currently under probation, and then I disappeared for civil services.
Right now, you are in National Statistical Systems Training Academy
Yes, sir.
in Knowledge Park 2, Greater Noida.
Yes, sir.
Which district Greater Noida comes in?
Gautam Buddha Nagar.
How many other sections are there in Gautam Buddha Nagar besides Greater Noida?
Sir, one is Jewar, and the other one is Noida.
Noida. And what about Greater Noida West?
So I don't have.
That's also part of it. Anyway, you are from Lakhisarai,
Yes, sir.
and what is so important about Lakhisarai? Anything important in Lakhisarai?
Sir, there are few important religious places. So one is the Sringeri.
Can you speak a little louder?
Yes, sir. So there are few religious places. One is the Sringeri Dham. So that place is said to be that the Mundan of Lord Rama took place in that place, Sringeri Dham. Okay. And apart from that, very famous Lord Shiva temple is there. That is called Ashok Dham temple is there.
Okay. Okay. Now you have done B.Tech.
Yes, sir.
In industrial engineering from IIT Kharagpur. Wow. And then you have started working in Walmart.
Yes, sir.
For 3 years.
4 years, sir.
Wow. So what is basically your job there?
Sir, I was working as a data scientist and I was in the supply chain domain. So I was managing the flow part. So Walmart is a chain of stores, retail stores. So
where is its headquarters?
Its headquarters.
Which country is it based
in US, sir.
In US. So have they offered to you to go to US on company's cost for some training or anything?
Sir, so for going to US, like we have to have like experience for 3 years, but in between.
You have left that. So you have left, or you are still working?
No, sir, I left.
Okay. Okay, and then what is the Gaudiya Vaishnavism philosophy?
Sir, it is a sect of Vaishnavism, sir, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the founder of this.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Yes.
Okay. So coming to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is Dol Yatra, you know? Dol Yatra. Okay. You have written, is it football championship or foosball?
Foosball, sir.
What is foosball? We are all intrigued.
Sir, it is a table football.
Pardon?
Table football.
Table football?
Yes, sir. So
how do you play that?
There are sticks and wooden figures attached to it. And there are rods.
We see
that one.
In all and all, now we see kids playing around.
Okay.
That is foosball.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So you have won the championship at Walmart.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Where did you learn foosball?
In the company.
There
sir.
itself.
Yes.
Company itself.
Acha, sir. Laxmi Narayan Verma, right? You are working in Walmart.
Yes.
You have worked in Walmart. Now, your father is a wholesale vegetable seller.
Yes, sir.
It is said that when Walmart comes to India, it will eat the jobs of all the Indians like your father first. If all the vegetables are available in Walmart, big stores and all, you will your father will lose his job. You want that Walmart should come to India or should not?
Sir, like it is not like that. All the stores which are currently in the market, which will be vanish because coming of Walmart. So there is one factor sir, called viability and the trust factor. So Walmart can survive in the big cities, but in the small market chain, it will be difficult to survive because Walmart's unique selling point is the volume which it sells. But being a small city, Lakhisar, it is very difficult to manage such a big stores.
So they should come in big city, not in small city.
No, in small city, the viability will be less. Like
That is for them to decide.
yes,
Today they will come into all major 5 cities: Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and all. Tomorrow they will come to Patna also. You are in which place? Lakhisar.
yes,
You are suppose they'll come to Patna also sometime after some time. Lucknow, like
Yes.
these cities. So they will kill the whole thing, and your father will be affected. You
No,
still want them to come?
sir. There are many stores like Walmart already exist in our country. It's like
Like
it's like Big Bazaar is there, and
that
the
is a very
D-Mart.
small volume.
No, sir. Like that is the similar concept which
Concept
Walmart.
is similar, but volume is very small. They're very small stores. Have you seen any Walmart store
No, sir. Like in
in
India,
pictures on YouTube or Google?
but that is very big stores, sir. Floor
Very
area.
big stores.
Yes.
So it kills the entire city, the small traders, and your father is going to be affected the first. You still want them to come?
So like it will, from my perspective, they should be allowed because that will generate the competition in the market.
That will generate the competition. Okay. Why statistics is important? Why we need all these figures?
Sir,
How does it help?
Sir, there are two components. First is that if we want to do anything, we need prior information that what we want to do. Like if we want to roll a policy for the poor people, then first we know that how many poor people are there and what are their income level and all those things. So for starting any initiative for policy formulation, we need data. So for that, statistics is required. And after that, we have rolled out any policies like Swachh Bharat Mission, that how successful it is and people are using or not. For that also we need data. So for implementation as well as policy formulation, we need data points. So that's why statistics is useful.
Have you heard about something called artificial intelligence?
Yes, sir.
When artificial intelligence comes, all these data will not be required. The computer will tell what to do, what not to do. You will not be required as a data scientist. The whatever data is fed in the computer, it will be fed, and the computer will decide. Now he will tell us, the managers, you take this action, take this action, take this action. So data scientists will be redundant after artificial intelligence. You have any idea about it?
Sir, as you mentioned that artificial intelligence. So for building artificial model also, artificial intelligence model also, statisticians are required. And for artificial intelligence to work, it needs huge volume of data points.
But once it is done, it is percolated to the whole system, then data scientists will be useless.
Sir, the world is very dynamic and it is, so every time the problems will be changing. So like the scenario
So
which
as I
was,
say 5 years.
so again the scenario will change, and building a realistic whole world model is near impossible. So it can do certain specific tasks which will reduce humans' work in those repetitive tasks. So it will ideally guide humanity towards working on more productive work.
Okay. You are staying in some place, it's called Knowledge Park, is it?
Yes, sir.
Is there the whole knowledge, world knowledge in that park only? Or outside there is no knowledge? Why it's
Yes.
called Knowledge Park?
Sir, there are many engineering colleges and all those institutes are there. So that's why they keep the name Knowledge Park.
Engineering colleges are there in that area.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You've done engineering in 2017
Yes, sir.
and today is 2022 or 3, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Why? How long? What have you been doing all these years?
So for 4 years, I worked in Walmart. That is from 17 to 21. And then in 2021, I joined Indian Statistical Service. So I'm currently under probation.
Okay. I find your father's name is Shyam Bihari Verma, right?
Yes, sir.
Shyam is related to Lord Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Bihari is related to Lord Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me 7 names of Lord Krishna?
Sure, sir. So one is the Krishna, Shyam, Mohan, Madan Mohan, Bihari, and then I just take Kanha, and then Gopinath, Girdhari.
Very
So,
nice.
so.
Okay.
Gopala.
You come from Bihar, right?
Yes, sir.
Bihari is related to Lord Krishna.
No, sir. Like
Should be. You said Bihari.
no, sir. Like Bihar, got its name from the word vihar.
Vihar.
Yes.
Vihar means?
It's a dwelling place. So that place was famous for the Buddhists. So that was a dwelling place for.
How Lord Krishna got Bihari name then?
Vihari means a supreme enjoyer. So it's a,
Okay. Right.
गौड़ी वैष्णविज्म के लिए भी बात हुई, फिर कृष्णा पे बात हुई. ये कृष्ण का कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है गौड़ी वैष्णविज्म में?
सर गौड़ीय वैष्णविज्म में भगवान कृष्ण को
इंग्लिश में ही आप
You have opted for English.
Yes, sir.
He will speak in Hindi. You speak in English.
Sir, in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, Lord Krishna is the supreme God, and the all other persons are known to be his incarnation. So he is the Adi person in Gaudiya Vaishnavism.
आपका इंटरेस्ट इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा है. आपने जैसे लिखा है, हमें ये बताइए कि ये किसके करीब है? वेदांत में शंकर के करीब है, या रामानुज के करीब है, या माधवा के करीब है, या निम्बार्क के करीब है? ये पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट,
Sir,
कृष्ण का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है गौड़ीय वैष्णविज्म में, ये किससे करीब है?
sir, this comes under the Madhvacharya. So Madhvacharya gave Dvaita philosophy, and under this Dvaita philosophy, this philosophy emerged by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is Gaudiya Vaishnavism philosophy.
I'm sorry we didn't ask you. Would you like to have a cup of tea?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't.
You said माधवाचार्य.
Yes, sir.
ओके, क्या हम इसे थ्योरी ऑफ आइडियाज, प्लेटो का जो थ्योरी ऑफ आइडियाज है उसके रिलेशन में कर सकते हैं हम इसे? गौड़ीय वैष्णविज्म का जो पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट है वो थ्योरी ऑफ आइडियाज के रिलेशन में कुछ आप कर सकते हैं इसे?
सर थ्योरी ऑफ आइडियाज के बारे में मुझे मालूम.
ठीक है, चलिए. एक दूसरा सवाल ये है कि जो भी स्टार्टअप या कुछ भी इनोवेटिव होता है, हमें जो खबरों से मालूम होता है वो आईआईटी बॉम्बे, आईआईटी दिल्ली या लिटिल बिट आईआईटी कान, इसके बाद जितने भी आईआईटीज हैं उनके किसी प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में कोई चर्चा नहीं होती, कोई खबर नहीं आती. आप इसकी वजह क्या मान रहे हैं? इनफैक्ट आईआईटी खड़गपुर के बारे में एक दौर में बहुत ज़्यादा उसकी चर्चा होती थी, बल्कि प्रीमियर इंस्टीट्यूशन माना जाता था आईआईटीज़ का, लेकिन अब उसकी कोई चर्चा नहीं होती. तो क्या हम माने कि वहाँ से जो क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट है वो अब वहाँ से नहीं निकल रहे? इसकी वजह क्या है?
सर ऐसा नहीं है कि सर इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट आईआईटी खड़गपुर हैज नॉट लाइक
मैं
मैनी.
सिर्फ आईआईटी खड़गपुर के बारे में नहीं मैं आईआईटी बनारस के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, आईआईटी गुवाहाटी के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, आईआईटी खड़गपुर के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, आईआईटी मद्रास के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, सारे के सारे. लेकिन सिर्फ 2 ही 3 नाम आते हैं हमेशा, लेकिन बाकी किसी की चर्चा हमें सुनने में नहीं मिलती. इसकी वजह क्या होती है?
It may be the problem of media that is not highlighting the achievements of other IITs, because there are many startups which has recently emerged, and for about new IITs, so they have developed in the very recent years, so they have to create a very good base of alumni. It will take some time, so then
खैर, स्टैटिस्टिक्स जो आपका सब्जेक्ट रहा है वो अभी भी इतना प्रीमियर सब्जेक्ट है इस समय का, कोडिंग वगैरह और तमाम तरह के उसमें उसका बड़ा अच्छा वो है. बावजूद इसके ये देख रहे हैं कि अभी हम रूरल इंडिया तो छोड़ दीजिए, अर्बन इंडिया जो है उसके जो स्कूल्स हैं उसमें भी इसको स्टैटिस्टिक्स लेकर कोई बहुत उनके कोर्स में ये इनकलकेट नहीं हो पा रहा है. वजह क्या है इसकी, जबकि इतना स्कोप है इसका?
so like the last policy revision of national education policy took very early.
अभी तक तो नहीं हो पाया, पिछले 10 साल से
Yes, sir.
स्टैटिस्टिक्स का पूरा वो चल रहा है.
So, but sir, recently the IIT Madras has taken the initiative for the data science courses, and it is open for anyone to register in that. And
मैं फिर वही बात कर रहा हूँ आपसे कि ये जो स्कूल्स हैं 12th स्टैंडर्ड तक के स्कूल, उन सारे में जो अर्बन स्कूल्स भी, इनफैक्ट दिल्ली के भी जो स्कूल हैं उसमें भी ये अभी तक नहीं इनकलकेट हो पा रहा है. क्यों? क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
सर so
आपको क्या लगता है कि सरकार को क्या करना चाहिए?
sir
क्या एक ऑफिसर के रूप में आप इसको कैसे करेंगे, इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे, क्या करेंगे आप?
so sir like for increasing interest in any subject, we have to create some role models in that subjects. It's like if we see the example of Bengal has much more statistics students and the facility also compared to other states, because in
मैं जो
Bengal
सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ आप उसका जवाब देते तो अच्छा होता.
Sir, like
तो खैर मुझे अब दूसरा सवाल पे आप हमें आइए हमें बताइए कि कोविड के बावजूद कितना भी कोविड ने चाइना को वो किया हो नुकसान किया हो उसका बावजूद इसके चाइना अभी भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब बनता जा रहा है। अभी भी बहुत सी कंपनियां चाइना जा रही हैं। हमने एक बहुत अच्छी पॉलिसी लागू की हमारी गवर्नमेंट ने, मेक इन इंडिया, लेकिन वो अभी भी सक्सेस नहीं हो पा रही है जिस लेवल पे उसे सक्सेस होना चाहिए था। आखिर ऐसा क्या है कि चाइना अभी भी हब बनता जा रहा है, अभी भी हब है वो, और वहाँ से कुछ कंपनियां गई भी हैं बाहर, वियतनाम और तमाम देशों में, हमारे यहाँ नहीं आ पाई। प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है? आपको क्या लगता है कि प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है?
So the first one is the supply chain. So in India, supply chain cost more than around 14%, but it is in the China it is less than 10%. And the second one is the skilled labor force. In India, there is a very huge gap between the industries and the education system. So we need to build a gap. And the third one is the infrastructure. Providing cheap electricity to the industries are still difficult in our country. So these are the few issues which I can think of, sir.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन, वाइल्ड लाइफ एक्सप्लोरेशन आपका बहुत वो इंटरेस्टेड है, आप उसकी फिल्में वगैरह देखते हैं आप। मुझे ये बताइए कि अफ्रीका, लैटिन अमेरिका, यूरोप, ये जो कंट्रीज़ हैं यहाँ पे जो लोग हैं वो इसको एक्सप्लोर बहुत ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं। इनफैक्ट कि इंडिया के पर्सपेक्टिव में भी उन्होंने ही एक्सप्लोर किया हुआ है इंडिया के नूक एंड कॉर्नर को। अब हमको ये समझाइए कि हम इंडियंस के साथ ऐसा क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा है, उसके क्या सोशियो इकोनॉमिकल पर्सपेक्टिव हैं जो उसको नहीं होने दे रहे हैं। हमारे यहाँ कोई इस तरह का एक्सप्लोरेशन नहीं होता, कुछ इस तरह के लोग नहीं आते हैं, इस तरह की डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज हमारे यहाँ के लोग क्यों नहीं बनाते?
Sir,
सिर्फ उसे देखते हैं जैसे आप देखते हैं।
so like in India, we haven't commercialized this stream, and we don't have big channels like Discovery and all those things. So that's why we are lacking. But it is not like that on the conservation part or on the exploration part we are lacking, because there are.
सवाल ये नहीं है, डिस्कवरी चैनल अमेरिकन है और वो वहाँ से रिलेटेड नहीं है, अफ्रीका से रिलेटेड नहीं है, बावजूद वहाँ पे अफ्रीकन्स उसमें उसे एक्सप्लोर करने में इन्वॉल्व हैं। हम इंडियंस क्यों नहीं हैं उनके यहाँ डिस्कवरी में ही क्यों नहीं इन्वॉल्व हो पाते? हम वहाँ कैमरामैन बन जाते हैं, हम वहाँ पे एडिटर बन जाते हैं, वीडियो एडिटर, लेकिन हम एक्सप्लोरर क्यों नहीं बन पाते? ब्रेलगिल और तमाम तरह के लोग जो हैं, इन लोग की तरह हम क्यों नहीं एक्सप्लोर कर पाते हैं वाइल्ड लाइफ को?
सर के पूछने का मतलब है कि कंटेंट हम बनाएं, दिखाए डिस्कवरी चैनल पर, हम वो कंटेंट तो दें, हमारे यहाँ कोई वो काम क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा है?
So for that I will think that I'm able to think that like mostly as a person, like in India we generally focus on the streams which are quickly available to them. So this is a very new field and very little idea is about that, and like not much guidance is also available on this field. So these are the problems. But sir, in the recent time, various YouTubers has emerged, which are propagating the wildlife and all the part of India separately, not as on a commercial platform.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, as I see from your biodata, you have been a member for health and fitness in 2 years at IIT Kharagpur.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is your take on fitness in regards to these heart attacks which are having, getting caused to the younger people, which are more fitter as we see on the media, जो reflect करता है, बड़ी बड़ी entities हैं, hero heroines हैं, सब हैं, they have been fit throughout their life and still they suffer a heart fail or so. What is your take on this in fitness?
Ma'am, like too much exercise can also be harmful for our body. That is one point, and the second maybe the diet scheduling. So
you mean to say that these people do not know how much exercise is needed for their body and they were not guided well on the dietary part?
So, ma'am, I don't know the exact data point, so it will be inappropriate to comment. But like I have read that we do too much exercise also, that is also create a strain, and the dieting problem and the irregularity in our lifestyle. So these are the few problems which can lead to the problem.
Okay. एंड जैसे इसमें हमने पढ़ा आपके पिताजी के बिजनेस के बारे में, ही इज़ अ होलसेल वेजिटेबल सेलर, उनकी कुछ क्वालिटीज़ ऐसी होंगी, कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी होंगी जो आपके लिए प्रेरणा स्रोत बनी होंगी. व्हाट हैव यू इम्बाइब्ड आउट ऑफ दोज?
Ma'am, the first one is the honesty, ma'am. So like for running any business we need honesty. So that is I have learned. And the second one is the hard working. So my father, every day he used to wake up in the early morning, and whether it is cold winter or it's a hot summer. So that is by that you have to prioritize according to your responsibility. So these are the things which I learned from my father.
Good. Thank you.
ये ऑनेस्टी और हार्ड वर्किंग और इसको एक वर्ड में करना हो तो क्या कहेंगे?
Sir, like I will say that devotion towards your duty.
I think it should be integrity.
Integrity.
Yes, thank you.
Now I have a few barrage of questions. One is, somebody has said that data is like a curtain. What it shows is important, but what it hides is vital. How do you take that?
Sir,
It says data hides so much which could be more important than what it gives.
Yes, sir. I agree with your statement that data is most important part, and we only get a very little face of it, that what it contains. But that is because data has a very important implications. Like if revealing all those things may lead to undesirable consequences for those who are revealing it. That's why it is hidden.
Okay. The second is, you have done engineering in industrial engineering, isn't that?
Yes, sir.
Now, industrial output in this country is very little. Why have you not opted to join some industry and get industrial output raised instead of having opting for civil services
or even data scientist?
Sir, like I was working in the data science field, but I had an interest in statistics. So
Okay.
So that's why I choose to become a part of Indian Statistical Service, so that I can be part of policy formulation. But policy formulation is one part, but policy implementation also I want to be a part of this. So that's why I appeared for the civil services.
Now you are interested in cricket.
Yes, sir.
Who is the chairman of BCCI?
Sir, BCCI chairman, like I don't know, but it's I think Saurabh Ganguly.
Okay, and who is the president of Indian Olympic Committee?
I know it is, sir.
Now, what is the single irritant? You know, India and Bangladesh have solved so many problems during the last few years. But one big problem still remains. What is that?
So, sir, it's the river water dispute. Tista River water.
Tista River. Okay. You have given your fourth option as audit and accounts.
Yes, sir.
Many candidates, generally trend is that 1, 2, 3 Indian Police, IAS, IPS, IFS maybe sometimes, and then immediately after that income tax and customs. But you have not given them. What is so important in audit and accounts that you have put it at fourth place?
So, like during my training, when we visited Simla in the Labour Bureau, and then we interacted with the Indian Audit and Account Service officers also. So I like the field. That's why I opted for Indian Audit and Account Service.
India has recently held a conference. I think it was yesterday, a virtual conference. What was it about?
Sir, no idea.
Okay. And what is full form of ASEAN?
Association of Southeast Asian Nation.
Okay. And SCO?
Shanghai Cooperation Organization.
Okay. Right. So,
I'm done.
So,
right then.
we'll call in 5 minutes.
Okay. Thanks.
Then thank you very much, and please wait outside. We will call you in 5 minutes to give our assessment and suggestions.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you.